Welcome, everybody. This is the District Sports Report. My name is Greg Henderson, the #1 fan, bringing you DC sports content like nobody else can. Reporting on the Wizards game versus the Indiana Pacers tonight. The Indiana Pacers came in with a record of 16-10, fourth in the Eastern Conference, so playing pretty good. The Wizards once again coming in at 11-15, sitting at 10 in the Eastern Conference, trying to climb up that playoff ladder. Let's try to get this win against Indiana, see how it goes. Quick recap, pregame, no John Wall tonight, still nursing a heel injury. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Wall star is a father. Him and his wife welcomed a beautiful baby boy into the world. Man, as a father, I just can't tell you how grateful I am to be a dad. I know how much of a blessing it is. I'm just so thankful for you and your family. All the blessings to you and your wife. Oladipo, hometown hero, is also out, still nursing a knee injury. I heard he's practicing. He should be back in the Indiana lineup real soon. Be lucky you don't have to face him tonight. So, game was pretty much a back and forth battle, especially in the first half. At one point, late in the second quarter, the Wizards were up by 1 point, 50-49. The wheels fell off after that. There were 3 defensive plays by the Indiana Pacers that really kind of put us in a hole. Rivers got stripped at half court. Looked like he was working at stadium the way he got stripped. Bradley Beal got blocked by Miles Turner, and then Oubre tried to challenge Miles Turner. He got denied. So through those defensive plays, they got some offensive runs, were able to make some easy baskets, some transition threes, and they went on a 10-0 run. So with only about at the end of the half, we were down 59-50. So we went up by 1 to down by 9, unfortunately. So hoping we would come out of third quarter with some energy, get back in the game, start to make this thing a real thing. But the momentum carried over. We got walloped in the third quarter. Went down by as much as 24 points, 88-62. They went on a 39-12 run at one point. Just blitzed us with threes, transition baskets. Wizards couldn't make a shot. Once again, looked like we were down by 20 again and headed for another big loss. No Oladipo, no problem. Bogdanovic was hitting threes from all over the place. Collison was dishing assists left and right. Tyreke Evans was taking it to the rack, making 3-point plays, hitting buckets. Like I said, it wasn't looking good. I don't know what's harder to watch, the Washington football team right now or the Washington Wizards. So looking like a bad loss, but once again, our Wizards showed some heart. They showed some pride, showed some DC, and came back, made a big run, really woke up there in the third quarter. Bradley Beal started hitting some big shots. We were getting steals. We were turning the ball over. We were getting breakaway dunks. Even Oubre passed the ball to our newest addition, Sam Decker. He got a big dunk on a breakaway. Really seemed to galvanize the team. And Oubre was good Oubre tonight, man. He was balling on both ends of the court, making defensive plays, really bringing the energy, doing what we need, all right? So we went on a 13-0 run in the third quarter to close it out. And then in the fourth quarter, started out with a 6-0 run. So unbelievably, got right back in the game with a big 19-0 run, really challenging Indiana. Indiana was turning the ball over left and right. They had 24 turnovers for the game versus our 12. So it just goes to show you how much they were just giving up the ball and not valuing possessions. All right, but we got within 1 point, but never made it closer. Collison made a big 3 down the stretch. That was really the dagger, and we lost 101-109. It was a valiant comeback effort. Bill scored 30 points. Oubre scored 23. Like I said, good Oubs, 9 of 14 from the field. He had 5 rebounds, 3 steals. Markieff Morris, hey, looked like a bench player tonight, y'all. He got 2 for 11 from the field, only 6 points. Got battered on the boards. We got badly out-rebounded, y'all. The rebounding total was 50 rebounds for Indiana to 34 for the Wizards. When you get rebounded by more than 15 points, you pretty much are guaranteed to lose. It's wonder how we even kept it so close, getting crushed on the boards like that. Miles Turner, who I mentioned earlier, who was blocking shots left and right, he actually had 5 blocks at the end of the first half. He looked like an all-star tonight. This is the second straight game where we made an opposing center who's not an all-star, look like an all-star. Against Cleveland, it was Tristan Thompson crushing us with 20-something points and over 15 rebounds. I think he had 17 or 19 boards. Tonight, Miles Turner, same thing. He just killed Thomas Bryant. He had 23 points, 12 rebounds, 5 blocks, like I said, in the first half. But he must have altered about 10 more shots, really creating havoc on the defensive end. Players could not make layups around him. So big thing. We mentioned Bojo getting 22 points tonight. Should have never let this guy go. All right. He's a big-time three-point shooter, very confident scorer. We actually lucky to get him in free agency one year. We gave up a number one first-round pick for him. And we ended up giving him away in free agency just because we were trying to save money to sign Otto Porter. Bad move, because if you look at it now, production from Bogdanovic is a little bit better than Otto's. His three-point percentage is way better, shooting about 50% this year, and he's available. Otto left the game in the first quarter after about 7 minutes with a knee contusion. And he has a history of injuries from his rookie year. So really a bad move, Grunfeld, but from your work as general manager, really not surprised. Tyreek Evans scored 18 points. Thaddeus Young helped out with 14. And DC, Darren Collison, gave him 10 points and a game-high 17 assists. So the Wizards obviously going in the wrong direction once again. We dropped the slot in the East. We're now number 10, like I said. We're now 11-16, still looking up at the playoffs. Our next game is Wednesday at home against the Eastern Conference champs, Boston Celtics. Now, Boston is dealing with a plague right now. Okay, they played without their all-star point guard again tonight. Kyrie Irving was out because of a shoulder issue, but they were also missing Horford, who was out with a knee, Hayward, who was out with a illness, Baines out with an ankle. I mean, everybody was sick and injured on that team. I think they were missing about 50 points, about 21 rebounds and 14 assists from their line. Okay, that's a lot to overcome. But not for Boston. They got that next man up mentality. They dealt with all those injuries last year when Kyrie and Hayward were out. They still beat the New Orleans Pelicans with AD, even scoring 41 points. Beat them handily, 113-100. Now, Markieff Morris, man, you got to accept some of your brother's juice, man. I think we got the wrong brother. Marcus Morris scored 31 points tonight. He had 5 threes out of 8 shots. Oh, man. These twins, man, I swear to God. We got some bad luck, bro. So even with Boston injuries, we got a chance to make a statement, right, against a Boston team. Give our fans something to cheer for. It's a home game. And if you've ever been to a Wizards game when they play Boston, it's about half and half or even 60-40. It's a lot of Boston fans in the seats. So it's a chance to send them fans home crying, which I hope we do. Before we go, let's talk about some trade rumors. For a while, we talked about the Wizards being a team in turmoil right now, in flux, and they basically said that everybody was available. There's nobody who is untouchable right now on the team. And if you know Bradley Beal's season so far, you know that he's been the best player on our team. So every team that's calling to the Wizards is asking about Bradley Beal, truth be told, all right? We're hearing some deals for Otto. We might be hearing some deals for Oubre. It's been pretty quiet on the Wall front. But the deal that was been shopped around and talked about a little bit is Bradley Beal going to the LA Lakers, right? Saying he'd be a great fit with LeBron, especially with his outside shooting and now his ability to get to the hole. But you know what the real trade is that I'm hearing? Is Wall to the Lakers. I know what you're thinking. How are we going to get them with them salaries? Hey, that's Magic Johnson, Lakerland. He'll make it happen if he wants them. Here's some things to think about. Wall has LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, right? They have the same agent. And Wall is actually like LeBron's little brother. People don't know this, but Wall and LeBron are very close, have been since he was very early in the league. It'd be a chance for Wall to win a championship. So I don't think it'd be something he'd be incredibly opposed to. And he'd be that third option that I talked about in the last show where he wouldn't be the team's focal point on offense, and that would put him in the best situation to be successful. They're looking at trading some of their young assets. So the Wizards could get maybe Lonzo Ball, maybe Josh Hart come back home, maybe even Kyle Kuzma, who I would love. So what do you guys think out there about Wall going to La La Land and about Lonzo Ball and the Big Baller brand coming to Washington, D.C.? That would be crazy. Let me know what you think. Thanks for checking into the DC Sports Report. I'm Greg Henderson. Love you, family. Peace out. See y'all later.